A while back, I made a video about the flow of time, and in that video, I said something that broke a lot of your brains. I said, the future already exists. Now, I know what many of you thought. You thought, how is that possible? The future hasn't happened yet. It doesn't exist. And honestly, you're not wrong, but you're also not entirely right. And today I'm going to show you exactly what I meant. But to understand that statement, we need to take a closer look at time itself. What is time? And more importantly, what is the reality of time? Beyond our everyday experience, let's find out. Let's start with what we all believe, what we all experience. We all believe that time has three sections: past, present, and future. The past is something that existed but doesn't exist anymore. The present is the moment we're in right now, even though we don't really know how thick or thin now actually is. And the future? The future is something that doesn't exist yet. That is the correct definition of time. If we look at things purely in a three-dimensional way, we see time as a straight line. As the line moves forward, the previous part of that line becomes past. The very tip of that line is present. And beyond that tip, nothing, just emptiness. And honestly, this is how almost everyone understands time. It's intuitive. It matches our experience. But here's the problem. This understanding is limited because we are trapped inside time. We're like fish trying to understand water while swimming in it. Here's the thing. Before Einstein came up with the theory of relativity, the reality of space and time was exactly the same as it is now. We just didn't know it yet. Our understanding was incomplete. But reality doesn't care about our understanding. Reality just is. So what is the reality of time? Not our three-dimensional understanding of it, but the actual reality? Time is not a line. Time is a dimension. Just like length, width, and height are dimensions. And if we move from three-dimensional thinking to four-dimensional thinking, if we step outside of time and look at it from the outside, we see time completely differently. If I move from 3 dimensions to 4 dimensions, I see time as a third person. I'm no longer inside the river of time. I'm standing on the bank, watching the entire river at once. And when you see time from that perspective, past, present, and future, they're all just there, existing simultaneously. Let me give you an example that will make this crystal clear. Imagine an old film projector. You know, the ones that play movies on a big screen. Each frame of the film comes and passes, one by one. In that moment, each frame that passes becomes past. The frame being projected on the screen right now is the present. And we all know there's another frame not being projected yet, but about to be. That's the future. Now, here's the key. Just because we haven't experienced that future frame yet, just because it hasn't been projected, does that challenge the existence of that frame? Does that mean the frame isn't real? No, of course not. The frame exists on the reel. It's physically there. We just haven't reached it yet in the projection. Now imagine I take that reel and put it on a table. I can see all the frames at once. Every frame, past, present, and future, devised simultaneously. For me, looking at it from the outside, there's no past, present, or future. There's just the reel. That's the reality of time in 4 dimensions. The past is still there. The future is already there. We're just moving through it, frame by frame, 1 second at a time. And that's exactly what I meant in my previous video. When I said the future already exists, I wasn't talking about our 3-dimensional experience of time. I was talking about the actual reality of time, the 4-dimensional reality. Now, I know many of you were confused, because the way we experience time and the way time actually is are 2 completely different things. We experience time as a flow, but reality? Reality is more like a frozen river. Everything is there. We just move along it. The past isn't gone. The future isn't unknown. They're both just there, waiting for us to arrive. Now, this leads us to a deeper question, a question that physicists and philosophers have been debating for centuries. If the future already exists, then is it fixed? Is everything predetermined? Are our choices even real? And honestly, That's where things get really interesting because quantum mechanics suggests that at the smallest level, things are random. Particles behave in ways that aren't predetermined. This might mean that, while the future exists as potential, the final version of it isn't written until we make choices. Think of it like this: the film reel exists, but there are infinite versions of that reel, and every decision you make chooses which reel you experience. Here's my honest take after researching this. I believe the future exists, but not as a fixed script. I believe it exists as potential, like an infinite ocean of possibilities. And every moment, our choices collapse those possibilities into one single now. So does the future already exist? Yes, but you are the author of which version of the future you experience. Every decision you make today is rewriting which frame you will eventually live in. Now, I want to hear from you. Drop a comment below. Do you believe the future is already written? Or do you believe you're creating the future right now, with every decision? And if you're new here, we explore science, spirituality, and technology to find the truth between them. Hit subscribe if you haven't already. And if you want to understand more about time, check out the video I mentioned earlier. The link is in the description and on the screen right now. See you in the next one. And remember, whatever you do, make it count, because right now, you're writing your future.